We're back on site and we are ready to start ripping into it again. Big milestone at this section nobody wanted, just about to cut my last sheet of rab. Here's the building, all rabbed up. Hey, I'm Josh, a builder here in Wellington, New Zealand, and the video you're about to watch is something we've put together to show my personal experience of building, but using it to give you an example of what you can expect when you go through the building process yourself. Back to the video. In the lounge, I'll show you there's a sliding door. The architect was up here on the weekend and we all decided that it would be better to move it a metre to the right to get more of the views of the hill. Pretty much I'm going to spend the morning unpicking some of the work we did last week and putting it back together. Usually reaching lockup is a massive and exciting milestone. This time has been a little bit different, however. The last few days have been a mad, frantic rush to get everything in place to close down and walk away.
From 11:59 p.m. tonight, we will close our border to any non-residents and citizens attempting to travel here.
As most of you know, on Monday afternoon, the Prime Minister of New Zealand announced a 4-week nationwide shutdown. And so pretty much 1:30, everything that I had organised on this build went out the window and we went into close downing mode. Now that we have to walk away from this build and the timeline is super unknown, I'm so glad that I made the decision to install rab board. It means that our house is fully weather tight and this stuff can stand up to 180 days in the weather. I'm pretty confident I can get the cladding on before then. Morning, first day back to work. Decided to ride the bike up today. One less car on site. Planning to get the weatherboard on and get the house fully closed in. Just about to head home. Very long day on site. Well, feels like a very long day on site. Finished this wall here, and this wall here, and so tomorrow we're going to move around the back and start cladding over there using linear oblique random pattern. This wall here is already finished and painted. Spouting on, Doors in, you're going to have a light either side of the door, an up-down light. And then we've got those screws there we've pre-bolted for the deck. Painted a few walls over the weekend. This is what it's going to start looking like. Pretty happy with how it's coming up. A few more things to do on this wall before we can finish that off, and we'll be dropping the scaffold soon. That'll be exciting. It seems like most videos these days are brought to you by Squarespace. This one's brought to you by your place. Basically, I run a building company here in Wellington. If you're thinking of building, hit us up. We would love to take on your project. Anyway, back to the video.
It's essentially what you can sort of look at with a bin here. Just a plain drawer underneath. In here you got a magic corner or something, so that pulls out.
Yo, so I'm just on site with Adam, Cool Cat.
How's it going? We've just done a pre-pipe here for a heat pump. We're going for a 8 kilowatt Mitsubishi Electric.
Up there, it will be.
Runs.
Stairs have arrived. A little bit more work to do here. It is so good to have a set of stairs in. This is going to be our big front door unit here. So the door is 2.2 meters high, and then we have a big pane of glass above it, as well as a skylight in the entranceway here. Today's exciting job, super exciting, we get to install a house loader back. Today we have the beginning of another milestone. We have another delivery arriving in about 2 hours. Although we are working outside today, one of the things you got to think about when you're building in the middle of winter in Wellington is that it's more than likely going to rain. Forecast says rain all day. We're going to stay outside while we can. There's a large door going here that I've organised to be delivered right now, so that when it does start to rain, we can come inside, we can put this door on, we can carry on with work. So the plasterer is due to start on Monday, and the cavity slider got held up over lockdown. So the jib fixes have been and gone, but and I've got a plasterer booked for Monday. I don't want to lose that slot, so I'm just going to do a few extra hours to nudge this along. I'm under the pump, but this big sliding door looks cool.